Uh, Apparently, Disney Star Wars merch has made $1 billion in the last year. Let me get that off of there here. Disney made 12 billion off Star Wars last year. Haters be damned. I'll put this link. Basically, the crux of this story is that they generated 12 billion, with at least 1 billion of that coming from merch sales last year. Oh, really? Interesting that you say that. Here's the important part that I will demonstrate because I have receipts. What are my receipts? Well, I'll show you. Every year, I get a Christmas catalog. This is from Amazon. Share the joy. Okay, here, put me full screen here, and I'm going to show you. Share the joy. This comes out in October before the holidays. It's stuff you can buy from Amazon. And guess what? There's a whole section about Star Wars merch. Tons of stuff. There's Legos, action figures, a costume, toys, spaceships, t-shirts. It's all the OT. Sure, they're making a lot of money with merch, but what are they promoting? Do you see Disney, Star Wars, anything? No, it's all classic Star Wars. Look at that spread. There's another page. There's another page here. Oh, no, that's Marvel stuff. The Marvel page. Well, here's all your classic characters. Recognize all of those? There's Hulk, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Captain America. Well,
Ms. Marvel? There's no Ms. Marvel there?
No Ms. Marvel.
No Echo?
No Captain Marvel. You know what sells reliably? The classic. There's a Star Destroyer. Nothing from the sequel trilogy. Why is it making $1 billion? Tell me you can't tell me that they are making money off of what Disney created. Disney left a wake of disinterest and apathy with everything that they have created with Star Wars. But the classics sell. Darth Vader is the most popular figure in the Star Wars universe. He's used in all the marketing. I mean, second to maybe Baby Yoda. Grogu is dumb. But I put the link in private chat for this. The report states that the Galaxy's Edge attraction at Disney's 2 U.S. theme parks remains one of the most popular destinations for fans, with 1.2 million lightsabers alone being sold across both locations. There are more numbers in this, but trying to spin this as haters be damned is wrong. Because I bet if you break it down in terms of what sells, it would be classic. Here we go. It's a familiar scenario in many ways, as the same thing happened with Kennerback when Star Wars was first released in 1977. The company failed to produce any physical merch to help promote the film in time for holiday season. Instead, they released the Star Wars Early Bird Certificate package for $11.99, which, by the way, I got that at Christmas. I got a piece of cardboard which had poster and stickers for Christmas and waited like 6 months to get the figures. I didn't mind. I was in heaven. It was awesome. But this goes on. I'll just say this. They need to break down exactly what is selling, but based on one of the top catalogs from Amazon, I don't see one thing from the Disney Star Wars at all. It's Vader, stormtroopers, familiar stuff. And I think part of that reason, the reason for that is also because they don't have to pay likeness fee necessarily to people like Daisy Ridley or Mark Hamill, right? They'd rather a costumed figure like Darth Vader is owned by the company. And so there you are. So I don't know. I think if you really dig in with this and you break it down by licensing, what characters are the most popular? in terms of what is purchased by fans. I see a lot of Rose Ticos and a lot of sequel trilogy stuff in the sale rack. I saw a lot of bins at LA Comic-Con of figures that nobody seemed to want. But Darth Vader, the classics always seem to sell. Alan, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, so let me ask you this, and we'll get to the bad rash of herpes for a moment. How did you buy the Acolyte figures?
I ordered it directly from Hasbro Pulse.
Right, because you could only buy it through pre-order, which meant you can't buy it at Walmart. You can't buy it at Target. And my guess is that Walmart and Target don't want it. And so the only way to get Acolyte figures, action figures, was to pre-order it on Hasbro, which says something about just how popular Disney Star Wars has become. I will also tell you, yeah, there we go. Master Soul.
There we go.
Yeah.
Look, by the way, reason for getting this, these will be used in the coming to Film Threat Plus series, The Acolyte Season 2 in 2025.
Right. Because remember,
wait to see the trailer, by the way.
Yeah. We walked throughout all of LA Comic-Con. How much Acolyte merch did we see?
Almost zero.
Almost zero. To counter your story, though, I will tell you this. The last time I was at Downtown Disney, they have a Star Wars store where Rainforest Cafe used to be. And you walk into the Star Wars store, guess what you can't buy and guess what you can buy? You can't buy Lucas Star Wars, but you can buy Disney Star Wars.
Wow.
And one thing that I noticed was that Yoda has been completely replaced by Grogu.
Yeah, that's weird. Yoda is one of my favorite characters for the philosophy. That was from Empire. I love Yoda for many reasons, which is mainly because he's small and underestimated, or at least was in Empire Strikes Back. So I always love the character. Loved Yoda.
Yeah.
But yeah, they seem to just, we're getting into, a property is over when they go to babies. You've got Muppet Babies, right? What other series have babies? In the chat, tell me what other series have babies.
Spider-Man.
When it gets to babies, you've run out of ideas. And that Disney, it's not a surprise. They created Baby Yoda.
Yeah, I mean, they're Jedi babies. They're Spider-Man babies.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I remember long ago when Disney had just bought... No, I guess Disney was still in kind of a licensing agreement with Lucasfilm. But, you had all the Disney characters dressed as... So there was a mini Slave Leia. And I once owned a big fig of that and sold it for a lot of money. And it was... Disney made a lot of money off that merch. And I can't imagine they're making money right now. Okay, I guess the $12 billion. But, I think you're for the most part right. And that the only people holding on to is Disney Star Wars.
Well, my conclusion with this is classic Star Wars is still popular. The new Star Wars is less so. And if you break the money down by popularity of character or the license, you'll find that, look, they built an entire hotel dedicated to the Disney Star Wars. It closed in a year. What does that say? What does that say?